Hi everyone, Paul Morbid here, Morbid Entertainment and Bolex Repair Philippines. This is episode 15, basically, on an overhaul on a Bolex non-Rex H16, of course. What I wanted to really show you on this is a repair that I'm going to be doing later on, and it's mainly as I've cleaned a lot of stuff here. Right now I'm shooting experimental horror films, so I don't have a lot of time for this. But for those of you who have the interest, if you buy one of these Bolex cameras and it's really rusty like this one, can it be repaired? Well, that's a matter of opinion. Down in here, these gears can be buffed out right here, this type of thing, but once you get into these, at the end of my pencil eraser, there's just too much rust on that. And depending on whatever tool you use, it's not going to make a bit of a difference. The rust is just too much, and it's going to take everything off. You're going to need new parts for that down in there. Alright, that's what you're going to need. Now, flipping it over is a different issue. The spindles, you know, you have to remove those and clean these parts under here and that type of a thing. Okay, so what's going to be done is this. If you, it's really suggested that you purchase a Bolex camera that's already 100% working. If you get one of these things on an online market, there's no telling what you're going to get. You're probably going to get something like this. This thing is just, there's a lot of rust on it everywhere. And even the glass elements. Alright, this is, probably the worst of it right here. And the glass elements are another issue. Alright, so that's just something I wanted to share with you. Another thing I have removed previously, and you can see in my other videos on this subject, is the governor. The governor is gone. It is totally rusted through, and you will have, that'll have to be a new part, essentially, is what will have to be done. So that is what you have to look at. I would say the cost will be severe if you purchase something like this. And that is going to be that. These seem to be running good, but it's always good to take them apart and clean everything. I've got a lot of good gears going on here, but these will have to be replaced. And I have some other parts as well. Okay, this is good right there for the shutter. Alright, let me see if I can get some other parts and show you. Here's the cover that I removed the glue from in one of my videos. And that glue is really difficult. Some of the original, I also chose to do it where some of the original emblems came off. Some people don't like that. Some people really don't care. That can be put back on. But got the glue off. So my point is the time and expense it's going to take to get this done is going to be a lot of money. Alright? See if I can get something else. Here's a part with a fair amount of rust, one of the gears. It's got some gunk right here. But again, all this will have to be tested. These Bolexes, everything has to be 100% in order for it to work. Okay? That's the thing. Do each one of these teeth, are they accurate? That type of thing. The spring seems to be just fine and it's blued. but that part is sticky for some reason. But again, I would say in my experience also the biggest thing here is removing these screws. And I pointed that out in my previous videos. It's very difficult a lot of times to get these screws undone, so they're frozen in there. These parts have to be removed and that type of a thing. Up in here, so even if we try something, it could come off. It's really stuck. This one, that's really stuck. And if you buy one of these things like this and send it to a technician, they're really going to charge you for their time. Take this stuff apart. Yeah, I know I'm not using the right type of screwdriver for those screws right here, but it's not going to make too much difference. So, you know, all this stuff is just going to take a lot of time. Look at this down in here. See all the time and expertise this is going to take. Is it worth it? Well, again, it's a matter of opinion. Got some movement there. Question is, are the parts going to work? So, my point of this video is simply buy a Bolex that's going to work for you 100%. Look at that. That's a problem there. Alright. Remember, if you buy one of these Bolex cameras like this, non-Rex or Rex, from an online market, and it's got a lot of rust in it, you know, you send it off to a technician, they're probably going to charge you quite a bit for their time. And these days, there's not too many repair people around. That's another issue. You know, that's a big problem. You know, it takes time to make these gears, make sure they operate correctly, put everything together, you know, and get it set properly. It really, really does. Okay? So this is what I wanted to show you in the video. Alright? I'm going to show you what you're buying when you buy something on an online market versus buying a Bolex that already works 100% and is guaranteed to operate. That's the best way to go. A Bolex that's already been serviced and has had a full CLA. The money is well worth it. Alright? Do contact me at the social media outlets provided on the screen, and remember, as always, do subscribe. Until next time, see ya.